So, what's up, legends? Sorry for that hiccup in the beginning. So, about a year and 8 months ago, I made a video called The Future of the NBA. And this was a pretty big video for me at the time because it's one of the first videos that I actually ever wrote with like a script for. And it was super. It took like way longer to make than a lot of the videos I was making around that time. So I'm actually about to make a sequel to this video. So let's react to this video. Hey guys, I just wanted to make. But one more thing. The funny thing is I'm actually using the same software to film this reaction because my PS4 is messed up right now. I'm having to clean it. So I'm using the same software to film this video as I did the original video. A new style of video that I don't usually get to make because of just how freaking long it takes to make them. But let me just go ahead. I really couldn't edit out that 2-second hiccup. Say I agree with the Anthony Davis trade. Hiccup number 2. And real talk, there are a few things that I want to discuss about the future of the NBA, and I want to discuss some, I feel like, unrecognized winners this offseason, because not all teams are the same. Some win, some lose. So I want to start off with the Pelicans. So the way that I actually filmed this video was, this was before I knew how to edit on PS4, so I ended up using this software on my phone and basically screen recorded the entirety of this YouTube video that's still on my channel. It's like beating the Celtics in the playoffs or something like that. And I was so terrible at editing that I just didn't really know how to edit out any hiccups or anything. So about the whole Anthony Davis thing, I want to start off with the Pelicans because people think that Anthony Davis trade was crap for the Pelicans, but I think they actually won. I didn't even tilt the phone. I've seen so many memes about the freaking bajillion people the Lakers gave for AD, and I think you can already kind of tell how little time I actually spent writing the script. I literally wrote the script in red ink, red pen on three, 4 pieces of notebook paper and didn't change a single word. I just wrote what I thought, didn't change anything, so you can tell how bad the script actually is. And like how uncomfortable I feel or sound delivering it. But I do think the Pelicans made a good move, however. Because, you know, the Pelicans just got Zion at power forward and acquired Lonzo, Brandon Ingram, and Josh Hart. Man, those Even though Lonzo has a more broken jump shot than freaking Markelle Fultz, he still shot about 33% from 3 and averaged 9.9 points per game. At the same time, page flip, he averaged 5 assists and 5 rebounds. His only major stat that didn't go down was field goal percentage, which kind of sucks. But he would also make a good, like, 8th man or starting point guard with Drew Holiday at the shooting guard. Josh Hart would make a good reserve off the bench. However, he does have fierce competition because of how many freaking guards the Pelicans have. He only averages about 8 points per game and is shooting 36% from beyond the arc, which isn't that good. As of last season, Brandon Ingram was the best addition to the Pelicans roster, averaging 18, 5, and 3 off of 50% shooting and 33% three-point shooting. I sound just so uncomfortable even trying to deliver this script. Like, it's not hard to notice at all. And yet, like, a lot of people still took the time to watch this video. And that's one of the... And if you add all their points per game up and stuff, I do think that the Pelicans did get a decent amount of return for that. Gordon. But next is the other side of the spectrum with the Lakers. The Lakers have been making some moves that people aren't really focusing on. They are expected to sign Carmelo at small forward to replace Brandon Ingram. which, as old as Carmelo is, his stats actually aren't all that trash.
Your boy be a point
He
guard.
averages like freaking like 13 and 5, but Carmelo is gonna be Carmelo. He only averages half an assist a game.
Yeah, right now he's averaging like 4 times that many assists. I don't know exactly how many. I'll probably put it in the video. But he's doing like way better now at this point.
There are some rumors going around that the Lakers have been trying to get Kyrie to sign with the Nets, so D'Lo will come back. If this does go the way they want it, the Lakers will have 3 out of the 5 dominant positions covered.
God. I don't even took the phone.
Which wouldn't be good, because then they would replace the Warriors as the super team in the West. They also apparently want Kemba Walker, even though that's probably not going to happen, because Kemba's probably going to go to the Celtics. Yeah, actually, he is. He obviously is. D'Angelo would be a better outside threat.
That wasn't even part of the script. Half of that last sentence wasn't even part of the script. So, yeah.
Then, sorry, I'm so stupid. D'Angelo would be a good outside threat to complement LeBron's slashing.
At the time when I made this video, I thought that was the coolest edit of all time. I really did. But I ended up just looking stupid, kind of.
And I think that they've won this off season as well. The next one that is really super underrated that people haven't been talking about is the Timberwolves. They have been trying to get D'Angelo Russell, which they're probably not going to get him, because what do they have that the Lakers don't? As well as they've been attempting to clear up cap space so that if D'Angelo does decide to come to them, they might actually have a chance of getting him. They've been trying to clear up cap space for him. They did give away Darius.
Once again, I thought this edit right here was the funniest thing ever when I first did it, but now I realize just how dumb I come across as.
And a pick to clear up that cap space. Having D'Angelo would be a massive improvement over Tyus Jones. Also, they kept Robert Covington, who is 5th on the Wolves in points per game. The Wolves also need to manage minutes with Cameron. I'm so stupid. I'm sorry. With Cameron Johnson, who is also a guard. If he leaves the Nets, I see the Lakers as the more likely choice, like I said earlier. The Suns. Even though the Suns have a very long way to go, the future does look bright for them, because they've been doing some really good moves that might...
Okay, I said that then, and I still kind of stand by it. They've looked way better than they have in a really long time. And now Devin Booker isn't kind of a lone wolf in Phoenix. So I'm pretty happy with how the Suns have been doing.
Help them rebuild their roster, potentially. Even though they have a long way to go, the future does look bright for them. As they acquired Aaron Baines from the Celtics, they also drafted Ty Jerome and acquired Dario Saric from the Wolves. Saric is a solid forward, averaging 11, 6, and 2 off 38%.
Once again, I thought I sounded so smart when I originally recorded this, only now to realize just how dumb I come across as. Because 11, 6, and 2 isn't all that great. It's like average at best.
Point shooting. Baines also has 7 years of experience and would be a good mentor for DeAndre Ayton. Even though he is on the last years of his career, he's having the best year of his career in three-point shooting. They're also expecting to sign Mike Scott, who shot a career-high 41% from 3 with the Sixers last year.
My dude actually keeps
They hope to
missing
sign
everything.
Ricky Rubio, who is having a career-high 41% from 3 with the Sixers last year. They hope to sign Ricky Rubio, who
they actually did sign, only for them to either trade him away or like leave the very next year. Now he's back on the Timberwolves, who drafted him like ahead of Stephen Curry,
who is having his second best scoring season with 13 points a game. And finally, the Knicks. Like the Suns, the Knicks have a long way to go. They're looking to sign James Ennis, which is a debateful choice considering he has had one of his worst seasons.
Make a shot.
The Knicks, however, have no good starters. Let's just be real. I could start for the New York Knicks this season. The Knicks also have been looking to sign Reggie Bullock, a solid 3-and-D player with a good basketball IQ.
Okay, let's be real. At this point, I didn't really watch NBA footage at all. I just played 2K. So I really had no idea if this dude was actually all that good at defense or not. And they would end up signing him, though. He still plays for them.
Averaging 9.3
Yes,
points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. That would
Hiccup.
That would make him a good backup or starting shooting guard. Reggie Bullock did have his 3rd worst shooting season, but his best 3-point shooting season of his career. Terry Rozier might also sign with them. He'd be a good role player, but not a starting lineup worthy.
That aged well, didn't it?
He also got his highest 2% shooting season ever last season. Finally, the Knicks are looking for DeMarcus Cousins, which would be a huge improvement over DeAndre Jordan, averaging 16 and 8. He hasn't averaged less
Once again, that aged well, didn't it?
points per game since 2010, which was his rookie season. And his turnover and foul rates are getting better, though. And that's all I really wanted to discuss. I might do.
So, moral of the story, this old video is trash. Hopefully the new one will be better. I'm still working on the script for the new one. If it does suck, I'll probably make another reaction video to it in a few years. That's all I really have to say. So, stay sexy, y'all. Peace.